action. So yes, we are live now on YouTube. When a room gets full, other users will be redirected to the YouTube link to watch us or join us from YouTube. So welcome to everybody. Please stick and stay. Like I say, in the next 4 minutes, actually, we are going live, and then there will be no looking back. Tell your friends, your prospects that we are about to go live. And Brother Yinka, please, if you join me, kindly let me know so I can make you a host, a co-host, and then we can move. Okay. Okay. I think he's in. He's just joining us. He'll be here in a minute. He's trying to connect, and of course, yes. And okay. Okay, Eddie, thank you so much. I understand Mr. Brandon will join us, but a bit later. Okay, no problem. We'll create room for him whenever he joins. So, Yinka, if you are in, I'm making you a co-host so we can begin the session. Let me know if you are in, my brother. Good evening to you. Awesome.
My leader, I greet you specially, sir.
Welcome, sir.
I greet you specially, sir. How you doing today, sir?
I'm good. Good to see you. Always looking good, man.
Yes, sir. Good to see you too. Thank you so much, boss. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. So, are we waiting for our people?
I think we are about 22, 24, 5 people. We're good to go. I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you need a minute or two to set up, since you just joined.
Yeah, just give me 2 minutes. Let's say by 8:10 p.m. Let's start.
Okay.
That will be 7:10 your time there, right?
Exactly. All right.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. So please, my leaders, okay, while we wait for my leader, let's do something unique tonight. Let's get interactive. I want you to go into the chat group and go to the message column, the chat room. And then I'd like to know where you are connecting with us from. For instance, I am Jerry, coming through live and direct from Accra, Ghana. Let's see which other neighborhood you represent. Come on, let's go, guys. Introduce yourselves, especially if you're new. If you're a new member, it's your first time, please add to the message. It's my first time, so we can specially acknowledge you. Into the chat box, please. Let's see where you are connecting with us from while we wait for our friend. Okay, we have Ellen from Nigeria. Good to have you in the house. Dr. Consti from Ghana, Accra, as usual. We have Augustus from Ghana. Good to have you in the house, my leaders. Good evening to you. Oh, it looks like this is more looking like Ghana Nigeria match, and already Ghana is up 2-1 against the Nigerians. The host nations. Let's go, let's go. And then of course we have our leader M Black, from Zambia. Okay, it's now like a three-way match. We have Ngwala from Zambia. We have Miwanda from Nigeria. Oh my God. Joshua from Ghana. Oh yes, Ghana is definitely leading. And of course, my superior upline mayor from Nigeria. Unfortunately, each time it comes to conversation and bantam, it will always be Ghana, Nigeria in Africa first before other countries will find their space. So yes, Coach Paul from Ghana, good to have you in the house, my leader. Good evening to you. And while Ghana is winning, in fact, we are leading the Nigerians by 100 votes. Actually, we are leading them by 100 votes. Oh, we have Martins from Nigeria. It's my first time. Oh, a special welcome to you, my friend. Good to have you in the house. We have Sam from Nigeria. Okay, it looks like Nigeria is just trying to close up, but when it comes to either jollof or football match, there is no way Nigeria can beat Ghana. So even here, I am the host, I am the judge. Ghana has won. So my leader, if you are ready, Sam from Nigeria, good to have you in the house, my brother. My leader Yinka, if you are ready, over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Guys, talk. Tonight's session. It's really been an exciting time. I think last week we had a very, very super exciting time together. And I believe that today also too, it will be awesome. So please let me just quickly check from everybody. If you can hear me very well, loud and clear, can you just type a 1 in the chat box? Just type 1 in the chat box. Let me be sure you can hear me very well, live and direct. I also want to try and share my screen now so that we'll have a more bigger. Okay, good. All right, so awesome. This is good. I'm seeing plenty ones already. Awesome. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. So on that note, I want to jump straight into the first part of our presentation tonight. Last week we had an extensive time, like we ran close to like over 3 hours or over 2 hours presentation. Today I have to try and see how we can bring everything under 1 hour so that we won't keep everybody or anybody waiting for a very, very long time. So try to make everything very short and precise. Tonight we are also going to be having one of our leaders in SMARTS. Is one of the regional marketers. He's going to be doing a live demonstration of the boat for us briefly, just for 2 or 5 minutes. And he's going to be joining us. But before he does, let's just give us a quick introduction to SMARTS. Then, before I finish, I know most likely he would have wrapped up. He's currently in a meeting, he's wrapping up. Then he will join us so that he can just do a live demonstration of the boat for us. The essence of that live demonstration is for us to also know that this thing is working for real. Yes, it's working for real, because I know majority are still like, the thing now, especially now that they have to we are still sending money to a wallet. The bias is still there, that is still looking a little to be centralized, and it will take a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of education before I know a lot of people will start snapping out of that that kind of let me say vacuum that they are in. And I believe, yes, your concerns are genuine, your concerns are germane. It's normal because of past experiences. They always tell us that we should learn from our past experiences, but we should not live there. You understand? We are going to be learning from it, but we are not going to be living there. Rather, we are going to be forging ahead into the future. You understand? So Mr. Brandon is going to be taking that for like 2-5 minutes to just show us that, yes, this boat is real, it exists, it is trading, and it's also making profit for us. So to also buttress it tonight, I'm going to be sharing some reports with us for us to also see this thing directly on 1 or 2 of the smart contracts that the boat is actually trading on for, so that we can also see these things practically ourselves. I think I was able to discuss with 1 or 2 of my leaders earlier in the week where we started, seeing ourselves. And sincerely, what that did to them was that it shot up their confidence level on SMART from 40% to as high as 90% now. In fact, I had to run home here because I had to leave them in another meeting. They are currently having an offline session, which is going to be extending to the night, but I just had to go there to just have a meeting with 1 or 2 of them and stuff like that. So tonight is going to be definitely special. It's going to be spectacular. So I want us to just be open-minded. I want us to remove some of all those biases. Let's have a very, very big open mind to just receive. You understand? After the receiving part of it, you still, of course, have all the 100%. Let me say the decision is still 100% yours to either decide to join or not to join. But of course, there's been nobody that's joined our meeting, our sessions that go back the same. Like we always say in church, we say you don't come to church the same way and live back the same way. After this Zoom, definitely we're going back blessed. You're going back fulfilled. You're going back and telling everybody about SMART everywhere you are. You understand? So I want you to just get prepared and let's get ourselves, to learn together. So let's get straight into it. What is SMART? SMART basically, as you can see on this picture, is a trading boat. It's a trading boat that has been specifically created to trade meme coins. Meme coins are stuffs like these that you can see on my screen. Meme coins are just basically tokens that are created for quick catch. You understand? The word memes means fun. And the fun we have here in meme coins is just the ability to quickly buy a token. You just blink your eyes for like 1 or 2 minutes, the token will have shot up in price and you make money. That is where the fun is. You understand? But the downside to doing these things manually, because I know, yes, there are a lot of Telegram groups, there are a lot of WhatsApp groups, a lot of crypto groups like that out there that they will tell you, yes, they are going to be giving you some coins, that those coins is going to be pumping and doing like 1000%. Majority of all those coins are simply meme coins. Yes, because meme coins, they are very, very fluid, very, very liquid, and their movement is very, very fast. Unlike the conventional mainstream cryptos like Bitcoin, Ethereum, that you might need to be holding for years, sometimes even for 1 or 2 years before they actually move in terms of their price appreciating. But with meme coins, you can get in today. Just once you have the contract address, go to any of these decentralized exchange, like this one you are seeing on my screen, gmgn.ai, Dex Screener, Dex Tools, a lot of them like that. Just Uniswap, just go there. Pancake Swap, just go there, you just buy. Once you know the coin, or maybe you've been given that coin, just go there, you buy it. And within maybe some few minutes, the price of that token, that meme coin will just appreciate. You sell it off and make your profits. Understand? But the long and short of it is that there is that decision zone which is critical towards you making success or towards you making profit from meme coin trading. And what's that decision zone? It's just two major things. It's two major decisions. Number one is that you must be very fast, and number two is that you must get into buying that meme coin from the word go. That means you must be timely. The speed and the time. The speed and the time. The speed and the time is required in order for you to make good profit from meme coins. You understand? So if you are not very fast, or let's say maybe you know the timing when the coin is going to be listed, like for example, if you notice on my screen, just within this last 1-2 minutes I've been doing this presentation, we've had loads of different tokens, meme coins popping up here. You understand? You keep seeing them popping up virtually every minute, every second. They are jumping in and out and stuff like that. So if you're lucky to get the right information of, okay, exactly when you know, to get the information that, okay, this particular time, this particular meme coin is going to be listed on GMGN. If you have that right information, it's solid. But what also now makes you to make good profit is your ability to have good and very fast internet for you to buy that token at that exact time when it is released into the exchange, or let me say into, yes, of course, it's an exchange, but we call it a decentralized exchange. Why? Because it's people, I and you, that are providing liquidity here. Unlike a centralized exchange that's, let's say maybe like Binance and Bybit, where they also provide liquidity. But here, we are the one providing the liquidity. So that's why it's possible for meme coins to do 1000%, 2000%. You understand? So, but like I was saying, two conditions, speed and the time. They're very timely in terms of exactly when that coin is going to be released. We are good. You understand? But it doesn't end there. You must also have good internet for you to buy at that exact time, and just leave it for some few minutes, and don't be greedy. Take your profit and you leave. You understand? So these two critical things is exactly what most of us would always have issues with, especially in this part of the world, in Africa. Our internet is number one, is an issue for most of us. Like today now, in fact, currently, I'm in my room now. If Adiba could share my video, you see I have two I have two internet, because I'm like, okay, just in case MTN messes up, I'll quickly change to Airtel. You understand? Because so if you are in this zone, definitely you will not be making money from meme coins. Why? Because when you are buying, people have gone way far ahead of you. So you'll be buying at the top. When people are selling is when your own order now will be getting to the market. You understand? And that's exactly where these our super amazing, beautiful, first of its kind super boats powered by SMARTS comes into play to help us make money stresslessly and easily from the meme coins market without any headaches of saying my internet is slow, without any headaches of trying to go to plenty Telegram group where you'll be looking out for, oh, where's the next coin? Where's the next smart contract? How do I buy it? Without all those bottlenecks, without all those headaches, Smart MEV Bot allows you, helps you to make this money seamlessly without any stress. You understand? And how do they do this, or how does these bots actually achieve this for every one of us? It's basically achieved this through these 5 steps strategy, this 5-step strategy that has been coded into this bot, Smart MEV Bot. So with this bot, all you just need to do is to just buy it, you activate the bot, deposit your funds, and the bot will start getting to speed to trade for you 24/7 round the clock. And the strategy is what we call a sandwich trading strategy, a sandwich scalping trading strategy. It's just a 5-step thing, you understand? But the technicalities around these 5 steps, if we start breaking it down today, you might not be able to leave this presentation, you understand? But let me just quickly summarize it within these 5 steps. The first thing first is that the bot, first of all, scans the blockchain for pending big orders that are about to happen. So what the bot does is that, don't worry, we're going to have a live demonstration so you see how these things work. So the bot just goes straight to GMGN, scans it, every of the most recently listed token. It will just quickly check it up and look at it that, okay, is there any big trades that's about to happen? That means, let's say, for example, he wants to buy maybe this chill now that you are seeing here. Okay, let's say even this unemployed. The bot is just going to quickly jump straight into the mempool and is going to quickly look at the order book. The order book is what we use in centralized exchange, but in the centralized exchange is what we call mempool. You understand? What that means is that it's going to look at how many people on the buy side, how many people are on the sell side, and most importantly, how many people are putting in every money. How many people are going to be putting in every dollars to buy that particular token? You understand? Once he sees that, wow, there are like a lot of whales that wants to buy that particular token, he jumps straight to step 2. It has detected it. Once it has detected that, okay, somebody wants to buy with $2,000, which is step 2, it will just quickly go straight to the main action. What does that mean? It will just quickly buy that token before that big trade comes into play. You understand? Which is what we call the front run. Once it buys it, of course, in crypto, like any other financial market, when there are more pressure, when there's more pressure on the buy side, that directly affects the price. What that means is that the price of that token will start pumping up. You understand? So immediately it buys, the big order comes into play, and the price shoots up, and quickly it does the background, which is the last part of it, by selling that token for profit. So it does a buy before the big order comes in. Once the big order comes in, the price jumps up and closes the trade instantly, to make guaranteed profit for every one of us. So that's why this bot for the last, let's look at something from here, from the bot analysis. Let's look at it for the last 30 days. In fact, for like over 3 months now that this bot has been working to make money around the clock for everybody, it has never had a losing day. It has never had a losing day. Why? Because the strategy it's working with is highly, very, very fast, highly, very, very efficient. It doesn't take time. You understand? It's not a strategy of holding, because I know majority of us who are possibly involved in the mainstream crypto trading, a lot of the times we always tell you hold. This old thing that once you buy a coin and the coin is dipping, we'll tell you hold. But here, there's nothing like hold. You are not holding any coin for a long time at all. The trades are done very, very fast using the sandwich strategy. So it rolls in, rolls out, rolls in, rolls out, rolls in, rolls out, and make profit. So as you can see on my screen here, for the last 30 days, it's been averaging how much? 1.45% here, 1.23, 1.73, 1.01, 1.44, 1.34. Let's get straight to the last 3 days. 1.61, 0.98, and today it did 0.85%. So if you should do the division of this, for those of us that are a little bit small students of mathematics, when we say something is average, that means you calculate all this percentage and divide it by the numbers of days. This gives you an estimate, an average view of exactly what you will likely be making in 30 days if this bot should trade for you. So from this now, this gives you an average of like 1% profit every day. Average profit of 1% every day. So If, for example, now you decide to put in $1,000 in this boat, that means in a month you should be getting at least 30%, roughly 30%. Sometimes it's way more than that. You understand? Because if you should add up some days that the profit shoots up to as high as 1.6, 1.4, 1.7, but let's just say in estimate, it could give you 30% roughly in a month. You understand? So with this boat, it goes to work, does all the trading for you, and generates the profit for you around the clock, month in, month out, day in, day out, week in, week out. So this bot basically trades meme coins on Solana and Binance Smart Chain. Definitely, I know Mr. Brandon will just chip in a little bit this. Very soon, we are also going to be having the bot going live on Arbitron. It's going to be trading meme coins also too on Arbitron. You understand? So initially, May and June, it was only trading meme coins on Solana, and it was averaging 0.6% every day. But now, with the addition of BSC, it's averaging 1%, 1.2, even up to as high as 1.4% every day. What that implies is that you now have an opportunity to even make more money, all powered by these brilliant bots. You understand? So let's quickly get straight into how you can get the bot. To get the bot is going to cost you $40, but currently there's a promotion ongoing that you can actually still get this bot for free. How do you get that? Just by inviting 2 people. If you invite 2 persons that registers with your link, automatically you'll be able to get the bot for free. You understand? For those in my team, we have different strategies around this, and I think, in fact, this strategy has it doubled my. I checked my growth level from last week to today. It has doubled. I think even tripled, say, because my total team was around 500 last week. And as at this evening before this call, I was seeing already over 700 persons in my structure. Do you understand? So this tells you that this thing is no more a play. We are no more playing. People are like, no, this is something they can't joke with. So if you don't want to spend $50 between now and 4:59 p.m. on Sunday, for those of us in Nigeria, for those in Ghana, that will be 3:59 p.m. Ghanaian time on Sunday. That promo will stop. So please, for those on the call tonight that you've not joined, you've not bought the boat, you have to quickly act on this before that time on Sunday. You understand? So if after Sunday you can't get it for free, you have to pay what? $50. So once you get the boat, I want to stress this also too. Once you get the boat, it is yours for life. I repeat, it is yours for life. You don't have to do any monthly. There's no monthly renewal here. There's no annual subscription here. It's a one-time, lifetime subscription. Once you have the boat, it's yours for life. You understand? So once you've gotten the boat, it's as good as saying you've bought a brand new car. You now have a cha-cha, a tear rubber car with you. You understand? So what now makes the tear rubber car to work? What would make it to move? You now need to buy what? Well, you need to fill in some gas in it. Whether it's petrol, whether it's diesel, I don't know. You just need to put in some fuel. The fuel now you need to put into it is now your capital. You understand? So once you fuel it with your capital, the capital now is what the boat will now start working with to be generating the daily profit for you. You understand? So once you want to put in your capital, you have to choose one of these 4 durations for your capital to be in the boat in order for the boat to be able to make profits with it. There's the 1-day contract, which has a 50-50 profit share. So let me just quickly talk about the profit share briefly before I welcome Mr. Brandon. Let me just quickly bring down my calculator, because sometimes some persons usually get this part a little bit confused. So let me just quickly get out the calculator so that we'll do this together. So what this profit sharing means is that, don't forget, the subscription to the boat is a one-time, lifetime thing. You don't have to pay again. Once you bought the boat, it's yours forever. So where the boat creators actually now leverage on in terms of them making good money from, because as you know, we don't create products for loss. We create product for profit also too. So where they now also make money is from this profit sharing. And it's not even just for them. It's also coming back to us as leaders. Don't worry, Mr. Jerry will be dwelling more on that when it comes to his section. So let me just quickly wrap up this side. So once you get the boat and you put in your capital, so let's work with a capital of $1,000. Let's say you put in $1,000. Okay, let me just be mild. Let's say I'm thinking large, I'm thinking big. I don't want to go down. Let's leave it at $1,000. So let's say you start with $1,000 and you are on the 1-day contract. Although for the 1-day contract, the maximum you can deposit is 100. You can't go more than 100. For the 7 days contract, the maximum is 300. For the 30 days is the maximum is 1,000. The 100 days, there's no maximum. So you can do 5,000, you can do 100,000, you can do 10,000, as much as you want. So let's just work with this. So let's say, for example, I'm coming in on the 100 days contract with $1,000. It is 80%, 20% profit. So that means if on average it's making $1 every day, let's divide this by 100. So that means I'm going to be making what, $10 on my $1,000 every day. So where the profit sharing that comes in is that, okay, out of this $10, you now will keep 80% of which is 0.8. You now be having $8 to yourself, while the remaining $2 is distributed to the network marketing part of this business. There's another beautiful part of this business for those of us that are team builders, which would, in fact, that is the major icing on the cake, where you can be making as $100, $1,000, $500 every day, just working with that. You understand? So that is how this profit share part actually works. So if you are going for the 1 day, it's a 50-50. So if you are, let's say, starting with $100 and it makes $1 for you, you are going to be getting 0.5, while the remaining 0.5 goes into the community reward pool. The 7 days is 55-45% profit share. The 30 days is 65-35% profit share. And the 100 days, like I said earlier, is 80%, 20%. So don't come back and start disturbing Mr. Jerry that, I put in $1,000 for 100 days, but my profit is $8. Where is the remaining $2? It has gone towards the community reward. So how you can also get that back is by also building this together with us, with Mr. Jerry, I myself, our team here in Nigeria. We are doing, if I want to start taking this to another height right here in Nigeria, you understand? So once you decide to join that, you can now get back those 20%, those 35% to the community reward section. So let's quickly wrap it up. You can also make a lot of money passively for yourself by doing what we call a compounding. This part is not compulsory for those that are thinking big, or for those that would not have the energy to say they want to invite anybody, you don't want to refer anybody. You can leverage on this to turn as little as even $100 to something significant. As little as $100 what? To something significant. Let's look at it. Let me just quickly wrap up with that. Let's look at it practically from our calculator here. Let's say, for example, I have $1,000. I want to be cashing out every day, right? Because I know some persons were like, no, I also want to get out some money. So this is what I would advise. You can just do what we call a 60-40% sharing. What does that mean? If you have $1,000, you can decide to put $800 in the ones to be withdrawing every day. I'm putting like maybe like a $200. So let's say you are putting in a $200 for a 100 days contract, and you are making 1%. I'm putting 0.8% here because don't forget there's a 20% that goes, to the community reward. So let's now say you are putting in a $200 on the compounding for 100 days. What is that $200 out of your $1,000 going to give you? So while your $800 is giving you daily profits, your $200 will be building up another $443.69 for you in 100 days. So that means your $200 will double with times 2 in 100 days. What if you now say, okay, this $200, okay, let me even put it like, I want to save it in a bank. I want to do it for 365 days. I want to leave it for 1 year. Let me just see what is achievable within 1 year. If I put in $200 in the contract and I compound it for 100 days for 1 year, what am I going to be making? Let's look at it from here. Look at it. Your $200 can turn into how much? Let's look at it. If you compound it for 1 year, let's look at it. See, $200 going to what? Over $3,000. That is humongous. Of course, if you want to do it for 2 years, you could be making as high as over $30,000. It's, of course, the whole ball is actually in your court. I'm just showing you the possibilities. What is achievable if you put your mind at it? You understand? So all these things are available for you, all powered by what? SMARTS MEV Bot business opportunity. Thank you so much for listening to this brief first part of it. I don't know if you can just allow Mr. Brandon to do the live demo before we take the community reward. Is that fine?
Absolutely. So thank you so much,
Awesome.
my leader. Thank you so
All right,
much,
sir.
my leader, for another brilliant session. And now I want every leader, every member here to pay a particular attention to the next session. It's a very crucial aspect of you understanding how this smart bot works. So taking over from me here is from the marketing team, Mr. Brandon Wong. Good evening to you, sir, and thanks for joining us. The floor is all yours now.
Thank you, Mr. Jerry, Mr. Yinka, again. Wonderful presentation on explaining our platform. Okay, yes, for now, I will be doing a live demonstration on how the MEV bot is executing the sandwich trade in Solana network right now. All right, so everyone here, what you guys are about to see, it is all happening live on the Solana network. Now, this dashboard that you guys are seeing is directly extracted from our main system. So this is the real thing. Now, over here, you will see a wallet address, 8EVV, and over here, 8EVV, and on the left-hand side, 8EVV. So I have connected this Phantom wallet over to this system. Now, what I'm going to do is just to copy a few random meme token addresses from GNGN to execute the trade. All right. So for those who are in the house tonight, maybe you guys want to pick a few tokens for this demo. Are you guys interested in picking a few token addresses?
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, let's give Yinka, you want to pick the first token? I'll go with the GDP. I think that sounds interesting. And then I saw one GDP.
Wait, give me a second. GDP, let me find. Oh, this one is it?
Oh
GDP.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And I saw diamond. I'll be fine with diamond too. I saw diamond somewhere.
Diamond. Okay, just give me a second to.
If it's not there, maybe we can just do this Henry. Henry is in Nigeria. He's a nice name too. Or believe.
Wait, it's moving too fast. There is another new listed tokens over here. Okay, how about Freegal? Freegal, is it okay?
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I don't want Trump. Trump is causing problem.
Okay. All right. And then one more. Let's pick a fun one. Okay, how about Copcat? Okay, copy Copcat. All right, perfect. Now, I have copied 3 meme token addresses from GNGN. And before I start the MEV bot, everyone in the house, just take note of my wallet balance over here. Now it's 2,341 USDT. And in just a few seconds, you will see an increase in the wallet balance. Okay, now remember, now it's 2,341. Now, I'm going to start the MEV bot. Okay, now the MEV bot is trading in the Solana network right now. So in the middle portion over here, this is where all of the calculations, the mechanism is taking place, where the bot is trading in Solana network right now. So the entire trade won't take very long. It's about 1 minute, and we will see the results at the bottom over here. All right, now to inform everyone, this is a manual demonstration of the MEV bot. So the success rate and the extracted profit amount might be lower than usual because normally, as mentioned by Mr. Inker, this bot, it will be trading automatically for the user, meaning to say from analyzing the meme pool, from front running to back running, everything is done automatically. But for this one, to provide a better understanding to everyone over here, I'm doing a manual demonstration. Okay. So now, as you can see, the results are out. So unfortunately for this demo, the results are not here. So it has 0 successful sandwich trade. Okay. So because we are doing it manually, now let's do it one more time. One more time for this demo to give everyone here a better understanding. All right. Now let's reselect the tokens again. Okay, let's select a few more tokens. All right. Okay, just a moment.
I see Billy there. Let's pick Billy or anything randomly.
Billy. Oh, okay. Yeah, Billy.
Yeah, I kind of like his name. And
Okay.
Eagle. Yes, just below Billy is Eagle. Do we have
Okay.
three?
Yeah, Billy and Eagle. Oh,
Yes.
my bad. Okay, one more. Eagle.
Well, it's gone. Let's choose any. Okay, there you have
Okay,
it.
perfect. All right. Now let's redo the whole thing again. Okay, now let's start the MEV bot again. So let's let it do its thing. Now it's trading in the Solana network. So again, now the bot is doing the front running, and then later it will be doing the back running. So everything is done all at the same time in the same network in the Solana. Okay, now wallet balance is 2346. Okay, just remember this amount. Okay, it's about to be completed. Okay, perfect. Now the results are out. Okay, now we have the results over here where within 40 seconds, the bot actually processed three different token addresses because we copied three addresses. And within 40 seconds, the bot executed one successful sandwich trade. All right. And from this trade, the bot actually earned 0.09 Solana token. All right. So after deducting the gas fee and the transaction fee, the bot actually extracted a total 0.02 Solana token. And right now, if you notice, my wallet balance has slightly increased a little bit to 2,362 USDT in just 40 seconds. All right, now at the bottom over here, we will find more information. So over here, you'll see a front run and a back run. So front run, this is where the bot entered the market at this value, which is 3.26 Solana token. All right. And back run, this is where the bot exited the market and sold all of the token at this value, which is 3.36 Solana token. All right. And again, the extracted profit is 0.02 Solana. And all of this transaction that you guys are seeing, it is all traceable in SolScan, where over here you can find all of the information such as the transaction ID, the timestamp, the wallet address that I use, 8EVB. And over here, you can see the name of that meme token, Clipstopher, all right? And when the bot entered the market, the bot actually traded at this value, which is 3.26 Solana. So is this the same here, 3.26, all right? Now, back run, this is where the bot again exited the market over here. So these are all of the information, the transaction ID, the timestamp, the wallet address. You can see the same meme token Clipstopper. And over here, this is when the bot exited the market at 3.36 Solana token. All right. So again, this entire trade, we call it sandwich strategy, where every day the bot is constantly executing it in both Solana and Binance, matching 24/7. So that is how you will see your estimated earnings in your account is constantly increasing throughout the day because the bot is trading throughout the day. All right. So yes, this is how the MEV bot trades in the blockchain. Thank you. So if you guys are interested, I can put the links in the comment box for you guys
Awesome.
to trace it if you guys want. Yep.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much, Brandon, for this. Now, I love what just happened on the call right now. The first instance where the bot actually went to market and didn't see any sandwich opportunity and did not trade. Now, most of you keep asking, Jerry, are you really sure the results we see are real? Is it manufactured? Here is it in your face. Boom. When there are real opportunities, the bot is definitely going to take it. But you just witness a rare opportunity where the bot has gone to work and then after scanning realizes that no, there is no opportunity and it didn't put your capital to risk at all. And then we scan other tokens and then there was an opportunity, the bot took it and they made profit for us effortlessly. Let me also stress that as a user of Smarts, you don't actually need to do this. We don't do this. Actually, the bot does all this for us. But for the purposes of your understanding and for the avoidance of doubt, that is why we had to bring in the marketing team to demonstrate how it actually happens behind the scenes so that you know that the results you see there, they are not cooked, my guy. Not be everything be cooking. These are real results fetched right live and direct from your screen. Thank you so much, Brandon. And I think at this point, okay, thank you so much, Memzi K. I love this too. Honestly speaking, this is the proof all of us needed so that it clears these doubts that the results you see there are actually real. I am super glad it happened that way. Yes, recorded version of this particular session is on our YouTube. We're going to share the link immediately after. This is what you need to show to your people that look, the results that are being posted there.
I wanted to ask that. Hope this thing is being recorded. Thank you so much.
We are live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube, and definitely we're going to get out the link. And what you see here tells you that the result you see at your back end, guys, I've been don't think Brandon have what it takes to influence the entire Solana network and put in things that do not exist. I don't think anyone in our midst here have what it takes to do that. And this is the reason why you need to go all out and promote this. Now, with that said and done, let me take you to one more segment before we come to the chats. Please stay tuned with me to us tonight. Tonight, we're coming up with a lot of surprises. Personally, I have a surprise I'm going to spring on somebody. I don't know who that person will be, but stick and stay. You don't want to miss it out. There's also $1,000 giveaway coming up. I wish everybody the best. Stick and stay. Do not leave. Tonight can be your night. So stay tuned. Now, let me take you to why I can't stop talking. I can't stop talking about Smarts because there's so much opportunity here that the world is yet to see. Now, my brother Yinka actually brought us live all the way through to the end of where you can actually compound your earnings from Smarts. And he also hinted that there's something called community rewards. Now, let me be very blank with you. You and I, we know ourselves. When it comes to capital, our capital is very limited. Trust me, capital that we can afford to push into real project, no matter how real it is like this, is always limited. And if I want to rely on my personal capital alone, trust me, there's a limited amount of what I can earn from Smart. And also, as a businessman and as a network marketer, all you need is a solid product, a project that is real, that can speak for itself. You don't need to sweat. You don't see me sweating here just to present this to you. You came to a group where you saw all of us so lively. Why? Because even as we speak, the bot is at market fetching profit for us. Even as we are here while in our wait time, there is something working for us. If we go to sleep, it is still working for us. And that is definitely a business you need in order to wake up every morning feeling refreshed. You know, there are times that when pocketitis sets in, sometimes good morning even becomes an offense. Your neighbor will just greet you, "Oga, good morning." You say, "Are you to your mama, your papa for there?" he only said good morning, but because of pocketitis, trust me, greetings becomes offense. And the only way you can resolve solve some of these things is to leverage. Trust me, network marketers are not hungry, they are not broke. They are wise and smart people who leverage on real opportunities like we have here in Smarts. And in the next 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, I'm going to show you how you can leverage on this. I will show you the story of my humble beginning from earning 0.002 to over $50, over $60 daily right now as we speak. And trust you, if I want to rely on my capital, there is no way I will get to that zone as we speak. So now, when you come to Smart, apart from you paying the one-time subscription bot for the free for once, and then that's it, of course, which you also have the opportunity to get for free. The only way the system actually generates money for its owners, which is also very, very important. You walk into a system, you said, I can trade for you, I can share, I can give you all your profit back. You ask yourself, doesn't he have families to feed? Doesn't he have needs? How does he also make his money? And then here is a transparent system that tells you like, look, I have the technology that can help you leverage. And as I am talking about leverage, I am me, the creator of the technology. I'm also leveraging. So when it goes to work and produces results, I want a cut. Based on the contract duration you pick from 1 day, which splits profit with you 50-50. We have the 7 days that gives you 55-45, the 30 days that gives you 65-35, and then we have the ultimate 100 days contract that gives you 80% and takes 20% for distribution. Now, this distribution goes into a pool, what we call the reward pool, and that pool is what puts something on the table for those of us who do the talking. Let me explain. Now, the community reward setting is very simple, and I can quietly label it the compensation plan of SMART. What it simply means is that one, if you come to SMART, you've seen what is happening is working real. Everything is real, provable on the chain. You want to mention it to a friend, even to your landlord, that landlord who threatened you that I don't give you 3 months. If you don't bring money, or yeah, na ejection be that. Call him, tell him, Madam, give me 3 months. I have something I'm doing. And I don't want you to just wait for the 3 months. Join me. Let's make this together. I will pay your rent. You also get extra. You bring her on board. Immediately she comes to see the Zoom and she's like, oh, okay, this is real. I want to be part of it. Once she signs up with your link, bingo, that is a business you have created. That you see that simple seed you have sowed, that seed is going to bear you fruit every morning, each and every morning until the logical conclusion or until thy kingdom come, in layman's term. Now, what it simply means is that when she puts her capital and it is trading, first of all, this is a system that does not pay you based on people's deposits. When she puts deposit, there's nothing that comes to you. Neither does the company take anything or does the platform take anything from their deposits. But once the bot picks their funds and goes to work to produce results, let's say your landlord puts in $10,000. Then at the end of the day, the bot trades and gives her only 1%. That means that she has made $100. Guess what happens? You earn 10% of her value. 10% of the profit she has made for the day comes to you effortlessly as your commission. That is just one person I'm talking about. Right now, if your Oga landlord also sees that, okay, this is really good, she now tells her own husband, darling, come on, there's something here, let's do it together. She now uses her own link to invite her husband. Now the husband that comes under her becomes your affiliate or your indirect registrations. We call them your levels, and we have a structure that allows you to earn all the way to your 20th generations. Guys, 20th generation, it simply means that, let's say this is Jerry, I brought in Yinka. me or even by Brandon or even not brought by Yinka, is still hooked to the 3. And it goes all the way to your 20th level, and you get to earn from all these people. I don't know if I'm still audible because my network is a bit unstable. Yinka, please, if you can hear me, am I still on?
Yes, you are still on. We can hear you. Go on.
Awesome. Awesome. So, okay, so let me wrap it up quickly. Once they come in and they trade, all their daily profits, 5% of that is paid to you from level 2 all the way to level 20. Now, how do you unlock this package? What makes you qualify for it? It's very simple, not too stressful. One, it only says that once you personally come in, and then you refer, let's say your landlord comes in and puts in $100, or you bring in 3, 4, 5 friends who put in cumulatively to accumulate up to $100. Boom, your level 1 is open for you to earn your commission. It's as simple and straightforward as it is. When your personal volume increases to, that is your direct referral volume increases to $200, that opens your level 2. So what it simply means that if you bring 2 people who put in $1,000 each, cumulatively you have $2,000 direct volume that allows you to enjoy all the way to your 20th level. Whoever comes under that structure, whatever they earn on daily basis, 5% hits your account. And this is where it can become very, very, very dicey. Guys, let me tell you something. This thing starts with just 1 seed. My brother Yinka just mentioned that he has a team volume, a team total registered members going to about 1,000, right? Assuming these 1,000 people finally come in with, let's say, $100 each. And at the end of the day, they all made a profit of $1, right? 5% of all their $1 goes to his account. If these friends make $100 each for the day, 5% of this $100 is accumulated. So imagine 1,000 people paying you like $5 each for a day. This can grow up to something unimaginable. And the more reason why you and I need to pay attention to this, because as we speak, how much is my capital? It's something less than 2,000 or maybe 3,000 maximum. And how much can 3,000 fetch me in a day? Maybe in a good case, maybe maximum $50, $60, right? But then with the leverage mechanisms we have here, I can wake up to about $500, about $1,000, and it grows to go on, you know, to become something very, 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 very big in the future. Why? Because if you look at SMARTS on its own, it has a very positive outlook. We just saw a live demonstration of it. Effortlessly, it went to trade and brought us results. And then our user base is growing. The bot is becoming smarter. It started on the Solana chain. We added BSC. Now we're about to add Arbitrum and other versions in terms of the arbitrage bot and other things coming up in the last quarter of the year. Results can only get better. So we have room for more massive improvement. And you as a promoter, these are the things you should waste your energy to build so that tomorrow you fold your arms. You don't need to talk. Money will chase you in your dreams. Money will chase you in your sleep. There are days you just wake up from bed and say, I thought I was counting money, and you just open your account and bingo. Every morning before I do my devotion, I look at the community reward and I tell myself it will get better and better. And so let's look at something. Previously, we preached something on our team that a lot of people didn't get. We used a simple 2x2 replication or matrix illustrating how big this thing can grow over time. Let's say in your whole world, all the people you know that you can bring to SMART, they are just 2 people. In fact, in SMART, even if you have 1 person, that's enough 3 that can bring you a lot of revenue in the future if it grows and then blows out of hand. But let's assume that, okay, you just told yourself, I have only 2 friends, and these 2 friends agreed to move in with you. And they just came in with, let's say, just $1,000. I'm using just because there are people in my team who came in with $5,000, $10,000. Why? Because they are seeing something real. But let's tone it down. let's just use $1,000 for the purpose of this discussion. And then you train these two people to do exactly what you did. You came in, you put 1,000, you brought two of them to do same. They also adhere to your advice to bring in two people to do same, and it keeps going. Now, automatically, when these two people put in 1,000, that opens your level 20. Up to your level 20. Now, these two people brings their own two, those two bring their two. And by the time you even get to just level 10, you're already talking about numbers ranging over 1,000. So now at the end of the day, assuming if they all make 1%, only just 1%, right? Only 1% on their capital. And then the 80-20 is split. 10% reward commission comes to you as $2 on these two people. You realize that from the beginning, it looks like joke, like funny. But once it begins to get here, you realize that even with this simple structure, you are assured of over $500 daily when we hit 1%, only 1%. What did you do? You told two friends who brought their two brought their two. What about some of us who can bring 5? If this is for 2, what about some of us who are doing 10? What about those who are doing 20, 30, and we are urging them to also do the same? This can really blow out of hand, and the more reason why you need to strategically position yourself to take advantage of what we have here. Let me pause here not to elongate this, and then take you back to my account. Give me 1 minute. Let me quickly log into my back end and show you few things that got me shouting when I began this journey. Give me 1 minute. Where's my smart? Okay, there. Okay. Please give me 1 minute. Let me connect my wallet and then take you right in. Okay, so I'm taking you back to the screen again to show you how this beautiful but interesting journey started. I actually started just about 40, 50 days ago after sitting, just like you, after sitting down for so long to analyze. And I want to be really sure if this is working. As we speak now, we have about this thing growing even up to 920. I told you, we Ghanaians always find a way of beating the Nigerians. And we don't just say it, we do it. So here's another proof that we have at least over 900 people subscribe to this in just over 1 month. And this is just the beginning. Now, let me take you to something that would actually really blow your mind. I remember that first day on the 4th of July when I woke up and I earned $0.002 as a community reward. I was excited. You know why? I knew that was the beginning of something very, very big to come. But then look at the trend. From then, I jumped all the way to 0.2 to 0.3, and then I have never looked back. It doesn't get better than this. Then gradually I creep into the $1 daily zone. You know, they're saying in Africa, $1 a day chases the poverty away. So when I earned $1, I said, okay, I'm on course. It looks like I'm going to chase poverty away gradually. I ran through, through the $2. And let's fast forward it to what we have here now. Look at this. That was yesterday, $62. Waking up to $62. How much is my personal capital? Something very mega, something very small. So on this account, for instance, there you have it, only $1,700 that I could afford to put in, right? And even in a good day, if we make 1%, what it simply means is that I should wake up to like $17. And that is how limited your capital can be. But if you adapt the name of the project by being smart, we are in a smart community with a smart bot, you have to be personally smart as well. And just tell friends, don't blow this out of proportion. Be honest. Don't go and lie. We don't give 2, 3, 4% daily. No, be honest with people. Be truthful. Tell them as it is. Tell them there's a need for us to find a system that actually works. System that can prove to you that we go to work and we get it done. And it's as simple as that. So tonight I'm thinking about this figure. I don't know what to do with it. Somebody should advise me in the chat. Do you think I should do giveaway with this figure to some lucky winners? Or maybe I should just use it to activate more. You tell me after we finish with what we are supposed to do. So this is the opportunity available to you. Don't listen to the naysayers. There are people, even if you split your throats and blood is coming, they will tell you maybe it's a paint. They don't believe anything. They see nothing but negativity. When they come your way, don't be bothered. You know what you have. Keep going, keep pushing. If one prospect say no to you, that's not the end of your world. Look beyond it. When your friends say no, there are over 1 billion people out there who needs this information. And look at it. Oh, it is still as fresh and hot as it can be. Only 63,000 people in this world currently know about these secrets. That means that you have several billions of people waiting to hear this good news from you. And I charge you tonight. Tap into the energy, tap into my belief, and mention it to a friend. And I keep saying, if you don't tell your friend today, don't be surprised when Jerry adds him to the group, because somebody else is going to get him. Even me, the one preaching it, I see my friends being added, and I'll be like, oh, but I thought you will not be interested. Then I'll DM them and say, but you say you are not interested. You say, who doesn't like good things? Don't let this happen to you. Join the winning team and let's make it big. On this note, thank you so much for being with us. Let's come to the chat room. Any questions, anything you want us to explain, or any contribution you want to share, it is all welcome. Thank you so much. And this is Jerry and his friend Yunka.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jerry. We appreciate.
Yes. All right. So at this point, I think we dive right into questions, doubts, explanations required, anything before we delve into the other zone. In the next 5 minutes, thank you so much, my brother Kingsley. In the next 5 minutes, we're going to give away 1,000. You are in the house of money. We make money. We can afford to throw it away because the smart bot will bring you back tomorrow. So we're going to give out some money tonight to 10 people. Stick and stay. Do not miss out. And I wish everybody all the best. If you have anything to say, or if there's something you want us to explain to you more, please raise your hand. We're going to allow you, give you the room, especially my new members. Okay, let me do something before we go into that. How many new members do we have in the house? Please, I want to see your hands up. New members for the first time tonight. Those who are listening to us for the first time, just raise your hand if you are new. Okay, I think we have a hands. Okay, Mr. Namdi, and then Lucy. We have Stephen Kweku, Christopher. Oh my God, you guys are special. Oh my God, you guys are so special. Tonight, I'm going to focus my attention on these 5. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the 5 of you here who have raised your hands, I'm going to, okay, let me take a quick screenshot of you, because I'm going to throw a very simple challenge to you. Get in touch with whoever referred you to this Zoom tonight. Get your account activated. Immediately you do that, ask them to give your username to Jerry. I have something very, very special for you. So once you get your account activated, please follow the rules. Go to whoever referred you, get his link, activate your account. Once you find your account, let whoever referred you send me a screenshot of your activation. I have something very, very special for you. That is unofficial. That is on me, and I'm going to take care of you. Thank you so much for coming to the Zoom. And at this point, you can take over. Let's do the giveaway, the official giveaway. Let's lower all their hands, and then take over. Let's give 10 lucky winners $100 each. Yinka, please.
Sorry, I stepped out a bit. I didn't get that.
Okay, I want all hands lowered, and then let's do the draw quickly. Since it seems there are no questions today, we've done a wonderful job. I think you have done a wonderful job, and there are no questions. So let's proceed with the giveaway, and then
Okay, sir.
yes, we call it a night.
Okay. All right. So maybe since it's for 10 persons, these people those that joined us for the first time today, how many of you have registered? How many people have? Okay. Maybe we'll just do it this way so that will make it easy. We can give maybe the first 5 that are joining newly today that have registered and have not deposited. We give them $100 each, 5. Then the last 5, we'll do just a quick question and answer session for them. Yeah.
Granted. So
okay, so please, if you're here, it's your first time of joining, you have registered and you've not funded your account, kindly just type in the chat box. We're going to pick the first 5. Yes, just type in your username, your smart nickname there. Yes. So we would pick those so that you can get the $100 contracts.
And please.
All right. So while you are doing that, while we are checking out,
Madam Miwanda, please, and Madam Chini, please, I want you to monitor the chats for me. The 5 registered users who drop their usernames. I think we have one already.
Okay.
Concept. I'm not sure about how real that username is, because usernames don't accept spaces. So you would like to check your username again. I think there's one more user there, Black's ex-wife. Definitely, I know where she's coming from. Congratulations to you, FS Queen. Ngala, I think, okay, wait. I think Wangala was one of our winners last week, right? Wangala, you were one of our winners last week. Unfortunately, you cannot be part of that zone. We want those who are attending for the first time tonight, who are already registered. And of course, we're going to check the registrations dates before we're going to give out the commission, so the reward. So no out. Okay, that's fine. So Miwanda, please keep the first 5 for me. Madam Chini, Madam Miwanda, please keep the first 5 for me. Please, let's proceed with the other 5 that should come with the questions. Please, my leader.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So quickly, like we did last week, please, you just raise up your hand. So I'm going to quickly check the first person that raised up their hands, and I'm going to ask that person the question. So let me just quickly bring out the participant section. Okay. So let's bring down all the hands. Let's lower all the hands. Okay. If you won last week, please don't even bother raising up your hand. You won't get again this week. Let's allow new people to get something. So Gwangla.
Okay, I don't know what happened. It looks like we lost our brother Yinka.
Sorry, my network. I've changed to the Airtel now. Please don't mind.
Okay.
Hope I'm audible now. Okay, so let's all right. So let's quickly do this. Let me lower down all this, and so that we'll just so at the count of 3, you just raise up your hand. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Consti. You are the very first person. I'm going to ask you to unmute. Is this your first time also too?
Definitely not the first time, but
okay.
I think this is for the question, so he qualifies.
Okay, all right. So Consti, please unmute yourself. Let me just ask you the question so that you just
okay, I'm here.
Awesome. Okay, all right. So the question is, what is the average daily profit Smart MEV Bot makes for us? I talked about it during the first part. The
The
average daily
average
profit
is
Yes.
1%.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Doc. Congratulations.
Steve.
Congratulations.
All
Thank you,
right.
thank you.
So I'm lowering all the other hands. So let's, at the count of 3 again, please raise up your hands. So let me just quickly lower down all the hands. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go. All right. So Robert Mensah. Robert Mensah. Please unmute yourself. I've sent you a request. Okay. So are you there for the question?
Yes, please.
Okay. So what does the Smart MEV Bot trade? What is the name of the tokens it trades? What do we call them?
Meme coins.
Perfect. Correct.
Congratulations, sir.
That's our second
Congratulations.
winner. All
Yes.
right. So
Thank
just
you.
follow the guides and you win. Thank you. All right. So I'm lowering all the other hands. So just at the count of 3, would you raise up your hands again? Let me quickly lower down all the other hands. Yes. 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 Up, down. Okay. All right. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's see.
No. So
Okay.
this was
Precious
breached.
Arcade.
No. This was breached.
Okay.
A hand went up before
Okay.
the countdown, so it's disqualified. Let's take it again. All hands down, please.
Okay. Please,
Yes.
all hands down. All hands down. Please.
Awesome.
Okay. Do we have all the answers? Okay, good. I think it's fine. So are we ready? So let's go now. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hope it's okay this time around. Mr. Jerry.
Let's manage.
That network thing. All right. So David Kate, can you unmute yourself? Are you there?
I'm there.
David Kate. Awesome. Okay, so it's a very simple question. You should know this one. So what's the strategy Smart MEV Bot trades with? What's the name?
Sandwich strategy.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Congratulations, Dave.
So I have facts. My students tonight were attentive. Thank you so much. That's great. All right, so let's lower all the hands. All hands lowered, all hands down, all hands down. We have 2 more to go. All hands down. Let's be fast. Let's be fast about that. All hands down, all hands down. All hands down. Okay. Let me lower the rest. Okay, good. So are we there now? Okay, so let's go now. 1, 2, 3. The first hand up, just 2s. Mr. Jerry, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Justus, you should be able to get this one. It's a very, very simple question. I believe you should be able to hit it and feast on it. So give me one wallet that you can connect with. You can connect your Smart MEV Bot with. Just one. Just give me one.
Okay. Phantom.
Phantom. Perfect.
Congratulations, Justice.
Congratulations, Mr. Justice.
So what you do is that please reach out to your group admin, give him your username. Let all the winners reach out to your group admins, give them the usernames. By the close of the day tomorrow, it should get to us, so we credit you in real time. Last week, there are 2 winners, honestly, who are still waiting. Maybe they want me to call them out before they come for the reward, and we are still keeping them for you anyway. But if you fail to submit your username by the close of the day tomorrow, it's gone, please.
How do we submit, sir? How do we get in touch with you?
So get in touch with your group admin. We are in all the communities. Get it to me or get it to Brother Yinka. It will get to me or all the leaders around. Leader M Black. Depending on the group you are, reach out to the group admin. Submit it to the marketing team. Let them give it over to Steve or Mr. Brandon for tonight's presentation. We'll definitely have access to it and credit you. The groups are many, so that's how we can do it.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Brother Jerry, I also wanted to find out
Okay.
when you asked for the people who joined for the first time.
Okay.
I don't know what you were giving us.
And then Samson Akimboro. These 5 winners will share the balance on my accounts. I'm going to share that money to them. I'm going to transfer these withdrawals to their wallet after they have activated their account. And I'll need a proof of that before it is done. And accept the congratulations from me to you. All right. Okay, Prince. Prince will have a question to ask, please. Sorry, please raise your hand again, Prince, and then let's take your question. Okay, please unmute yourself. Let's take your question.
Okay, good evening to everybody in the house.
Good
I have
evening.
to,
Before you go, I think Lucy, who just asked the question, I saw your hand as the 6th hand. For asking, I'm going to add you to the list of the winners. So instead of 5, I am making it 6. So Lucy, let me have your username after the Zoom. Once you activate with your leader who invited you, let them send me your username and then your wallet. I'm going to take over from there. Thank you. My brother Prince, please go ahead.
okay, thank you very much. I think I need to be part of this winner also because this is my first time also. This is my first time of attending the exam also. So let me be part of it also.
Okay, so now here's the
my
thing. Before then, here's the thing. This thing we've just done now is not a one-day thing. The rewards will even will keep increasing the reward based on the participation we are getting for the Friday Zoom. So any other day, you still have the chance to make so many rewards and win so many rewards from us. Thank you. Please go ahead with your question.
Okay, thank you very much for that. To start with, I have to comment on the presentation. You people really did a wonderful, awesome presentation.
Thank
At
you,
least
sir.
that gives some of us, the leaders, the ability to use all our